Hey, I'm back for part two. Now, part one I filmed 2 years ago, and you'll notice, or if you're watching any of these videos when they came out, I'm posting a video a day until I'm caught up. Because what happened is I created this channel 5 years ago and did nothing with it. I revisited it 2 or 3 years ago, posted a few videos, have done nothing with it. But over the last few years, I've filmed a bunch of videos. I just never posted them because I thought I'll edit them, I'll put in B-roll, I'll do all that. Well, I really just want to post these videos and have them out there because while I think there's a lot of value and they're going to help people with traditions, thinking through important ideas, thinking about things that they can build and memories they can create. I also did this for me, like as a journal and to record some of the best things that have happened in my life. And so you'll notice I'm going to try to post a video a day for the next 2 or 3 weeks, just so I have all those archives posted. And then at that point, I'll probably do one, maybe two a week of new videos that hopefully will be a little higher quality, that I'll have a little bit of editing time, but for these right now, I'm just going to post them because I want to get them out there. Now, in the last video, I was publishing it and noticed that it was a part one of Living Life Out of Balance. So I rewatched the video, and it was really cool to rewatch this because it talked about our summer of financial independence, which was 2 summers ago. Well, it worked. I worked really hard that summer. And we did make 6 figures as a family. I actually made almost 6 figures with just my income. I think I was 97,000, and then add my wife's income in. We were well over 6 figures for the summer. That continued again last summer, and we have paid off debts. We've made significant investments. Since I recorded that video, we've been to Florida twice, California twice, Peru, Mexico. We've traveled a lot as a family, and it's been really fun. We've also saved for other future events, and we're now in a financial situation where we continue to work, and we plan on working for several more years, but we're coming up on financial independence in the next few years, where if we didn't work, we would still have enough money to do whatever we want for the rest of our lives. And so that summer of financial independence was definitely worth it. But the point of that first video was sometimes our life is out of balance, where we focus on something more than something else. As I focused on building up my product review business and teaching a lot, I also struggled in other areas. I gained a lot of weight. I neglected some of the things that were important to me before. I gave up some of my hobbies, and some of those things were actually really good and healthy. I have a hard time focusing on just one thing. I want to do 17,000 different things. And so that was good for me to be a little more focused that summer. This summer, it's an interesting one because this is my summer of YouTube. And so, as I just mentioned, I'm going to publish all the archives for this channel. But I also have a channel called Chasing Junk, where I have filmed probably hundreds of videos of me opening packs of trading cards and talking about nostalgia from the 80s and 90s. Well, I'm going to publish all those videos. I have another channel called After the Run, where I talk about my health and fitness journey, which is interesting because that one started 7 years ago when I lost 100 pounds. And then I kept the weight off for 2 or 3 years, and then it came back after COVID. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And so now I'm doing like round 2 because I want to lose some weight and get back into good shape. And so I have some videos that I'll publish to that channel. I have my normal review channel where I'll publish about 500 videos this summer and do a bunch of reviews. I have another channel called Elementary Teacher Tips, where I share some of the things I've learned as a teacher over the last 20 years. So, and actually in total, I have 10 different channels that I'm working on, and I'm going to publish 1,000 videos this summer, which I know is ambitious, but this is my summer of YouTube, and I like having different seasons of life where I really dig in. In addition to that, I'm writing and publishing a book this summer called Dancing in the Classroom, and I'm going to lose 20 pounds. So I really have 3, what we would call BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals for the summer: publish 1,000 videos, lose 20 pounds, publish a book. But because I set up the financial motor 2 summers ago, I'm actually in a really good position to do this. I am still teaching 2 classes this summer, but I've taught those classes several times before, and they're not taking much time. We're in the 2nd week right now, and it's taking me less than an hour a day, and I feel like I'm doing a really, really good job. I'm connecting with my students, I'm answering their questions. I've just created a lot of the content already, and so it's not on autopilot, but it's close to that, which is awesome. So for this second part of this video series on having your life out of balance, I just want to mention a few things. One is, there are things in our life that we shouldn't ever neglect, right? Relationships, whether that's with our family or with God, we shouldn't neglect our health. And I'm learning that the hard way. 2 summers ago, I did dig in and I did really well financially, but our health is something that we can do damage to. And so we should never fully neglect our health. Now, are there seasons where maybe... for me, a big thing is refined sugar. So I'll go 100 days with no refined sugar. But at the end of that, is it okay if I have some Ben & Jerry's? Yes. Is it okay if I have Ben & Jerry's 1 pint a day for the rest of my life? Probably a bad idea, right? And so there has to be some moderation here. The other thing about keeping things in balance is you want to make sure that you don't neglect the most important thing. And we know from research, the number one thing that leads to lasting happiness and to good health is the quality of our personal relationships. So no matter what you do, make sure that you're maintaining those relationships. I know 2 summers ago when I was working really hard, I actually did a good job still spending time with my family. We actually set up benchmarks where if we earned so much money, we would go on a helicopter ride or a hot air balloon ride. So we did both of those things that summer. We went to a trampoline park. We were able to finalize our plans to go to Peru. And so those things were fun things that we did as a family, but I also made sure that I went on a date each week with my wife. We tried to go walking every day with our dog, me and my wife and the dog. I tried to have regular time with my children, and that's important. So if you truly want to be happy, it's okay to live your life out of balance. Just don't neglect relationships, and you should be okay. All right, I hope there was some value in this video. If there was, and if you want to see these archives, make sure that you like this video, that you subscribe to the channel, and set those notifications. It will be 1 video a day for the next few weeks, but then they'll spread out, so it'll probably just be 1 a week after that, not 1 a day. So, and I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments as well. Let me know what you think about living your life out of balance, and let me know if you have any recommendations for this channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.